everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ellora Tarot, and in today's video we're gonna check monthly predictions for your zodiac sign. The month is August and the year is almost coming to an end. I don't want to talk about that, but it is what it is, and I'm excited. I hope you are too. You can click the description below and check your rising sign, your sun sign, as well as your moon sign for extra clarification. Well, with that, let's get into it. Hi Aries, welcome to your August zodiac predictions. So these are the three cards that I've pulled for you, and we're gonna check what they are, as well as two of the spirit handwritten messages that I have. So yeah, let's start with these first and then we can check those out. Okay, so we have the 10 of swords, the 5 of pentacles, and the 3 of wands. Okay, so what I can see here is that currently you're at a point where you've experienced loss. Now this is both emotional as well as financial, but I'm seeing that in August, because we have the 3 of wands here, that these issues are gonna resolve, and they're not gonna resolve by magic, or nothing's just gonna undo itself, but you are gonna move forward. I'm getting that there could have been a situation that has bought itself from the past month. I'm actually hearing that you experienced this for a while now, and sort of the last month was the culmination of everything. Yeah, I'm hearing that there's movement forward, because the 3 of wands is about preparation, progress, movement forward, and just more plans and going ahead. And at the same time we have this Aries gulf, and so I'm seeing that your odds are turning. It's going to turn for the better. So whatever hardships that you've experienced, I'm hearing that spirit really wants you to have faith, and rather than undoing things, because I'm hearing that it's going to be quite difficult to just pretend that none of this exists, or like this event has changed you and it always meant to change you. And so I'm hearing that in August there may be a lot of residue of these things as well. If you've not experienced anything negative in your life recently, I'm hearing that this is more of an emotional state, and there's a lot of background noise. There's no construction noise now, because if you've checked out the previous videos on my channel, you may have heard all the background construction noise, but none of that, like the construction isn't going right now, but I can hear the dogs barking and the train as well and all those things. So I'm hearing that it's even if there's no actual concrete problems, this is gonna be your mind state. But I'm seeing that by the end of the month you are going to make progress. Now I'm actually, yeah, I feel like taking the spirit messages cards, and these are the two cards that I got for you. And this is so interesting because I'm seeing that on one card it says distrust, disgust, regret, and rage, and on the second we have hopium and optimism. Hopium is a word that's like, you have to be optimistic, like opioid, you're addicted to it, and like hope, so someone who's completely optimistic, on another level. It's like that. And it's crazy that this energy is so dichotomous, and that's exactly what I'm getting for you, is that you are going to make progress to change your circumstances. So whatever thing you are stuck in, fear not, that is being changed, but that's being changed because you are making progress. So in case of let's say career, this means that you're gonna have to push forward a bit more, and all your efforts are gonna show up. It's not just gonna be a dead end. Like if you're not hearing from companies and stuff, then it's gonna be for a short time, because I would have said that had this spread ended with the Ten of Swords, but it's not. So it's showing me that going into the month of August, you are gonna be a bit stressed, but eventually you're gonna accept the circumstances. With the Five of Pentacles, I'm hearing that you're gonna have no other choice but to do it, and then by the end of it, you're gonna make substantial changes and progress that's gonna show for itself. And I'm getting that because there's also this dichotomous energy, as I said before, and I'm feeling like taking the bottom of the deck energy, and that's strength. Also, another thing that I really want to point out is that you've only had all upright cards. I've shuffled these really well, and none of these 4 cards is reversed. So it tells me that this was meant to be, and that you are on the right track. So if you're doubting yourself, if you're on the right path or no, then fear not, you are. And Spirit is asking you to have strength. I'm seeing that someone could be generous and kind to you, because here, in the Strength card, I'm seeing that you're gonna get help. And even here, I forgot to mention, actually, this Five of Pentacles, as you can see, this card is about being abandoned, obviously, but at the same time, there are 2 people. Even in adversity, they haven't abandoned each other. So it tells me that you're gonna have someone who's gonna support you and who's gonna be there for you, but eventually you're gonna make it out. So Spirit is asking you to have strength and to keep pushing forward, because your circumstances are gonna change, and this is a temporary situation, is what I'm hearing. Your emotional state is being highlighted here. I feel like you're really advised to look after your emotions, and because the Ten of Swords is really about emotions, and yeah, even though Five of Pentacles is about actual financial loss, I'm hearing that with the Ten of Swords sort of charging it, this is more of a mental state that you're gonna be in, and the sooner that you change, the better. But I'm hearing that there's going to be movement forward. I am seeing that it's more so about career, because I could have actually mentioned, let's say, love or anything else, but I have not. So I'm hearing that the things that you've gone through, or the things that you are about to go through, by the end of this month, it will all change, and it's gonna, it's not gonna matter as much. So that was your reading. It was a short one. It was more so about spiritual messages and emotional messages, etc. So yeah, if you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading, baby. So these are the 3 cards that we're gonna take a look at, and we're gonna see what's gonna come up, or any guidance that Spirit wants you to know. And we're also gonna check 2 of my handwritten spiritual messages cards. So it's gonna be a combination of, like, these 2. So yeah, let's see what your cards are. So first we have 7 of Cups. Already I'm getting messages. Okay, good. 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups in reversed. Okay, so first of all, these are all cups. That's what I want you to know. And I'm being reminded of the fact that you're a Taurus. You could have water sign placements, which is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, in your big 3, which are Sun, Moon, and Rising. But anyways, first of all, with 7 of Cups, the minute I saw this card, I heard grounded, the need for being grounded. And that's what was being highlighted to me again when I mentioned that you're Taurus. So what Spirit is asking you is to stay grounded, because the month ahead is going to be quite an emotional one. I'm not hearing emotional roller coaster, but I'm hearing it's going to be a bit of a high and low, and it's going to vary for you in different sectors of your life. So for example, I'm seeing that the first few days of the month of August, can be a bit, they can be filled with confusion. And I'm here, and I'm, my eyes are being drawn to this figure with like hands. I'm not exactly sure if you can see it clearly or no, but in one of these cups is a figure with a blanket on it, and there's red being highlighted. So I'm hearing that this month you have to be aware of everything that's going on around you. And I'm seeing the word warning. So I think there's a possibility, because like with the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups and the Queen of Cups reverse, and the fact that the 7 of Cups keeps on sliding, it's making me feel that this month is going to be filled with some illusions and your perception being a bit upside down. I'm hearing that you're going to experience things that are going to give you a emotional high, and then it's like someone is going to take that away from you as well, because I'm seeing the Queen of Cups in reverse. So mostly I'm seeing that this could be a, your romantic situation can be sort of highlighted this month. And that's why I'm hearing that you're advised to be more grounded. And even with your career, etc., I'm seeing that because of this situation, you may probably forget about your other responsibilities. And I'm hearing from Spirit to remind you to focus on what's on your hand. And with the 9 of Cups, although I heard family immediately, and I saw the 10 of Cups. So I think you have something to show up for, which is going to be family oriented, or it's going to be, things that make your family happy. Like, for example, it could be a test that you've given, like an educational test, and you're going to get the results, and it's going to make your family happy. Or this test is really going to put you in a position where you have to decide whether to focus on your happiness or focus on other people's happiness. Regardless, I'm seeing that this month is going to be one that makes you go a bit inside emotionally. I mean that's what you do when you go inside yourself. But anyways, what I mean is that you're gonna need to be grounded, because even right now my thoughts are muddled, and I'm not able to communicate as fast as I was doing during the Aries, sign reading. So I'm hearing that you're advised to ground yourself, and there's 10 of Wands in the back of the deck. So this signifies burden, extra responsibility, hard work, and completion. I'm seeing that you're gonna experience things that are gonna burden you emotionally, or these situations I'm hearing you're gonna have to make a decision. It's gonna have emotional stakes. Like, I'm hearing that your decision could upset some people, but what I'm hearing is that ultimately your emotional state is the most important here, and you're being advised to be careful while making these decisions and choose wisely. I'm also hearing that there's a huge possibility that some romantic progression or romantic illusions are gonna break, and I think this was long time coming. So yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Let me take the spirit cards for you, the handwritten ones. Okay, here they are. Let me make sure all of this isn't focused. It is. Okay, so we have third eye, and we have heartbreak from lover. So my doubts are being cleared. Actually, I was correct, but I also want to note that the heartbreak from lover was reversed, as well as course correction. So as I was saying, Spirit is asking you, and I'm hearing the Taurus, like I'm seeing the word Taurus again. So Taurus are feminine and intuitive. So I'm seeing the High Priestess as well, and you're being advised to ground yourself, to listen to your intuition, and go with what your heart knows. Because a lot of the times, even though we know the truth, we try to just push it under the rug, and ignore that, to just placate our emotions. And I'm hearing that you know what's correct and what's not. And with the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing that an illusion that you were staying in is finally being broken, and this was long time coming, and this was course correction. So yeah, that is your reading. I'm seeing that romantic or just relations and connections and your emotional state is gonna be the most important in August. I'm hearing that you're being advised to focus on routine, focus on the things as much as you can, because as a Taurus, having a routine is gonna just keep you grounded the most. So yeah, I think that's what you should do. Regardless of if this is a heartbreak or no, I'm hearing that in August you're gonna be more in your emotional body. Even the wands here are emotions and inspiration and passion and all that. And yeah, so that's it for your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, then please like the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hi Geminis, gems of my eyes. So these are the 3 cards in front of me that we're gonna take a look at for your August zodiac predictions. And then I'm also gonna take 2 of my handwritten spirit cards, and yeah, that's gonna be your guidance. So let's see what your first card is. Oh, okay, it's Death in reversed, and I'm feeling like, yeah. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune upright. Already it's quite powerful, quite a month. Oh wow, okay, we have the World in reverse. So the Death in reverse, Wheel of Fortune upright, and the World card in reverse. Okay, we have Pluto with Death, because Death is ruled, the Death card is ruled by Scorpio. Then we have Wheel of Fortune, which is ruled by Jupiter, and we have the World, which is ruled by Saturn. So you've got Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn. Quite a crazy combination, but okay. And all these are major arcanas. So what I'm hearing first of all for you is that August is going to be a significant month, and it's going to turn things that you were afraid of turning. So like a chapter. If you were afraid to move forward in your life, I'm hearing that this month is going to just fast forward that process, and you're gonna be thrown in in a new situation, in a new environment, despite of your reluctance. Now the World card is a card of completion. It shows of like the things that have ended, and it's like the end of an old chapter, so that a new chapter starts. And the Death card, obviously, as this says, is like the death of a situation, the ending. So we've got the ending and the beginning card. And Wheel of Fortune is the card that signifies, again, a cycle. It's about good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning points, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, and unpredictability. And I'm hearing that this month, emotionally, I'm hearing, okay, this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that this month, emotionally, you're going to be reluctant to change. But eventually, you're going to, because you have to. You have no other choice than to just move forward. Because, here, as you can see, in the World card, there are 4 figures, like one that signifies Aquarius, and then Scorpio, and then Leo and Taurus. The same way in the Wheel of Fortune card, we have, again, like the same four, not the same four figures, but still there are four figures. Even in the Death card, we have four figures. Like here we have a king, and then we have a deceased person. We have two deceased people actually, and then one child. So I'm hearing that the number 4 is quite important for you. It could be the 4th of a month, the 24th, or the 14th. I'm also hearing that the people that are going to play a significant role in this month are not people that are your immediate family or your immediate friends. These are people sort of in the background of your life, but not completely out of your sight. So these could be people like your classmates or colleagues, or a friend of a friend, or the family of a friend whom you've known for a while. And I'm hearing that these people are gonna bring about a change, or you're gonna have to close a chapter that includes them. So you could be put in a position where you have to decide to change the course of your life. It's sort of reminding me of how about 2 years ago, one of my friends decided to move abroad for schooling. That you can just make a huge decision in your life to leave people behind, or I'm hearing that you're going to take a leap. So for the Taurus sign, I was getting that they have to make a decision, but here I'm hearing that yes, you are going to get a choice, but the decision is sort of going to be a no-brainer. This is a change that you always wanted, but you were extremely scared to do. So yeah, I'm getting that your circumstances are gonna change, but it's not gonna be an unpleasant change, although emotionally, but I see that this was meant to happen. Let's take a look at the back of your deck, and it's the 5 of Pentacles. And yeah, I'm hearing that this decision could cost you some money, but you're gonna feel like you're in debt, or I'm hearing that there's gonna be a lot of fiery energy, almost that's not impatience, but I feel like you want to move forward, and you want to move forward now. But Spirit is asking you to put one step after the other. They're asking you to be patient and do things in an order, in a chronological order. So yeah, let's take the spiritual messages for you, and it's 888, and buckle up. So yeah, this month is going to be a month of fated events, and emotionally it may feel a bit, you're going to be in a haste, but it's going to be for moving forward. I'm almost hearing like you're done here, you want to go, you want to leave. And I noticed that the world was actually in reverse, but then I put it up right. So I'm hearing that I'm seeing a circle, but at the same time I'm seeing that you've had enough, you've done enough, and you've shown that you're worthy of this. And that's why Spirit and God is bringing a new chapter in your life. So that was your video, and thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, then please give it a like, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hi Cancer sweeties, welcome to your August Zodiac predictions. So for your predictions this month, we're going to take a look at these 3 tarot cards with the bottom of your deck, and we're going to take 2 spiritual messages that are handwritten by me for guidance. So yeah, let's get into it. So straight away, rather than opening these first 3 cards, rather than doing a reading with these 3, I immediately felt called to check the bottom of your deck, and it was the Star card. Now I have to censor this because YouTube. So yeah, I'm censoring it with my earring, actually, my jhumka. But anyways, the star card tells me that last month, which was your birthday month, July, was kind of a rough one for you. But I'm hearing that that period has sort of gone, and you're starting off the month with a cleansing energy. You've decided to move on and to change your emotional state. I'm hearing emotional state more so, even though star card is an Aquarius card. I'm hearing that you've decided to be the center of your life and to remove everything that was causing chaos or was just muddling your energy. And I'm hearing that you're bringing healing for the next month, for August, and I'm hearing that it's going to serve you well. Also, the number 17 could be quite significant, because I was hearing that 17 is significant for you. But yeah, let's see. Let's take a look at these cards. So you've got the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and finally the Queen of Cups. Okay, all of your cards are upright, so I want to make a note of that. But anyways, this is also a progression, because we're going from the 7 of Wands to the 8 of Pentacles. So I'm hearing that I should interpret these two cards first. So the 7 of Wands is a card of a challenge, is a card of fight, is a card of, I want to say, rivalry, but also just because these things are going on doesn't mean that this person is giving up. And then 8 of Pentacles is the card of hardworking, is the card of putting your mind into your craft. And so what I'm hearing with these two is that you're gonna be soloing this month for quite a while. I'm hearing that this month maybe you come across challenges, or maybe you're gonna be challenged by the people in your life in such a way that the best thing you can do is to shift your energy inwards. And when I say inwards, I mean it's gonna make you focus on your work more, and you're gonna be quite busy. You're either gonna have conflicts with people, you're either gonna have to stand on your ground, and take a stand for yourself, or this is someone competing with you for something that you're anyways better at. And I'm hearing you're better at it because you're the Queen of Cups. So emotionally, you are probably more adept, you're more in tune, you're more intelligent than whoever or whatever you're rivaling. And I'm hearing that I'm hearing the word alone, actually. I'm hearing alone a lot, but I'm hearing alone not in a lonely way, not in a sad way, not in a negative way, but I'm hearing that you're deciding to focus on yourself. Now, when we talk about predictions, because I'm being called to predict things and not just like talk about this vague sort of thing. So I'm hearing that everything that you've done last month for your birthday month, you're gonna have to do it again, but you're gonna have to do it tenfold. Because you're Cancer, and because you're a water sign, and because you're the Queen of Cups, I'm hearing that you don't like confrontation, but you're gonna be confronted with a lot of things, a lot of challenges. I'm hearing challenges in the workplace or with friends or people that you're tired of defending yourself from. I'm hearing that sort of is gonna get to you to a point that you decide to just put a lid on your emotions and isolate. But the thing is that when you isolate this time, it's gonna benefit you. Not only because obviously you're working on your finances, etc., but also because it's going to balance the energies. And what I mean by that is that sometimes when you give too much to people, or you focus too much on other energies, your own energy gets depleted. And as cancers, I'm sure you guys know that sometimes the more you give people, the more entitled they feel to get things from you. And I'm hearing that this month is about standing in your power, showing people that you're better off by yourself, and that you're not sad, but that this is also another side of you. And I'm hearing that with this, the competition, or the one-sided competition, or the conflicts that you're experiencing, they are gonna die down. And I feel like taking the cards, the spiritual messages card. You got 3 actually, and it is clear the chaos, muffled noises, and rain cleanse. Okay, so I feel like keeping these here. Oh yeah, this oh wow, this makes so much sense. Oh my god, this makes so much sense. So I kept clear the chaos above seven of wands. I almost said 7 of pentacles. Maybe you have to wait for something this month, but anyways, with clear the chaos for 7 of wands, I'm hearing that you're being called to have determination. You're being called to have strength, but not to exhaust yourself. You're being called to not start fights, but when confrontations come up, please stand up for yourself. Enough is enough is what I'm hearing, and that you don't deserve this. But also sometimes you have to say that, okay, stop. Or sometimes you have to tell people off, or else they don't stop, they keep taking from you. And with the muffled noises, I'm hearing that, I'm seeing that you're gonna be in your room, or you're just blocking off people. I'm almost seeing the vision of someone sitting in a room, and people outside their windows are fighting or are name calling and stuff, and they just don't give an F. And they're working on their own, they're doing their thing. And yeah, that's what I saw with this 8 of pentacles, like conjunction with the 8 of pentacles. And for rain cleanse, for the Queen of Cups, I'm hearing that you're gonna have people that value you, and you're gonna have people and things that you love and like, and that it's quality over quantity. But also with the Star card, I'm hearing that this situation is temporary, but emotionally you're gonna level up in August. You're gonna put in situations where you have to stand up for yourself, but that doesn't mean you're going to be brutal and you're gonna act without kindness. You will have kindness, but at the same time you're gonna respect yourself, and as you respect yourself, you're gonna move even forward. And energy never lies, so you're gonna be glowing, you're gonna be healing. And I think that's also one of the reasons why people may want to steal your light and dim your light. But I'm hearing that you're a beautiful being, and you're not gonna let that happen, because again, you're just gonna keep shining, and you're perfect is what I'm hearing from spirit. But yeah, also I was being called to show this heart to you. When I said I'm being called, like, or like whatever, like with spirit, when I said the word spirit, I saw this heart, and I was called to show you, which means that spirit loves you, because you're the little Queen of Cups. I'm hearing that you could have ancestors or passed away family. Is that the correct way to say it? I don't know, but family that has passed away, yeah, who's looking after you. So they're sending love to you, and this is gonna be a month of leveling up emotionally. And when you glow from within, you glow outside. And people do have a tendency to throw stones at glass, or everyone tries to just dim someone's shine. But yeah, that was your reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please like, and yeah, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. Hi Leo buddies, welcome to your reading, and today we're gonna take a look at the August predictions for you. So I have 3 cards in front of me, and we're gonna take a look at this. Okay, sure. We're gonna take a look at these, and then I'm also gonna take 2 of the spirit handwritten messages, and yeah, that's gonna be your guidance for the next month. So let's see what cards you've got. Don't tell the others, but you're my favorite because I too am a Leo rising. So let's see what's in store for us this month. Okay. Well, good news and bad news. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. We've got 9 of Swords. And finally, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. I'm kind of nervous because, yeah, okay, I'm gonna put myself aside and let's get into the reading officially. Okay. So I'm seeing with Queen of Swords, but most importantly, Queen of Swords in reverse, that in this upcoming month, we're gonna be way too rational, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that emotions have no place, and I'm hearing that mentally, and rather than saying emotionally, like mentally and emotionally, I straight up said in my mind mentally and physically, which again is reiterating that in this next month we're gonna be quite in our heads, and to the point of detriment, I'm hearing, because obviously the next card, as you can see, is the 9 of Swords. But I want to talk about these 2 cards first. The Queen of Swords in reversed. I'm saying Queen of Swords again and again, and sort of reminding me that, obviously I don't have to say the Queen of Swords 10 times, but even now I'm saying it again and again. So it's making me feel like we're gonna be irrational and we're gonna keep repeating things, and fears and illusions, and it's almost going to be paralyzing for a second, because rather than making movement and rather than moving forward, rather than doing things the right way, or rather than taking appropriate steps, we are going to be, I don't want to say stuck, but circling around in the same thing for a while. This could be quite mental, but I'm also hearing that this is happening because of the lack of something in our surrounding. Now, because we have the 3 of Pentacles next, I'm almost seeing this as like we're lacking something substantial, something grounded that we want to take and that we want to obtain is the right word. And I think not having it in our hands and not being able to snatch it, grab onto it, is what's keeping us in a state in which we're just imagining the worst, and it's like the cycle is never ending. Had this 9 of Swords been reversed, I would have said that, okay, this we had something we were going through something emotional, but then now we're not. And I would have said something along the lines, I would have said that it's ending. But in conjunction to the Queen of Swords, I'm seeing that we're almost making a choice. We're keeping ourselves here. And what I'm hearing from Spirit is to go inside and focus on what's in front of our eyes. So rather than believing whatever lies our minds are telling us, we have to see what's in front of us, and we have to assess our situation rather than just believing every thought that comes to our mind. And with the 3 of Pentacles, I'm seeing that eventually we're gonna be given not a choice, but I'm seeing that it's almost like we don't have a choice, and it's not in a negative way that you're gonna have to just do or die, but rather I'm seeing that we're gonna be gifted something. We are going to come, and I say we again because I too am a Leo rising, but yeah, I'm seeing that we are about to come across a chance, a choice that we have to make, which is going to benefit us. This very well could be financial, but at the same time it's going to be community based. And I'm seeing that this opportunity and this thing is going to bring positive change to us, not only emotionally and financially, but also mentally. And yeah, the fact that I mentioned emotions right now is the fact that I mentioned emotions and feelings now, like finally, it's telling me that by the end of the month, this positive change, this positive opportunity is actually going to bring us back in our emotional body. And yeah, all the irrational energy that we're gonna put in for a while in the first few days of August, it's going to finally subside, and that energy is gonna be put towards something positive. And this chance is actually going to be something that I'm hearing prayed for, that we've wanted. So I'm gonna take a look at the bottom of the deck, and it's actually the Star card. The Star card was the bottom of the deck for Cancers as well. Okay, I also feel like seeing this. Okay, yeah. I felt like taking a look at one of the other cards as well, and that card was the Nine of Cups. Oh wow, so we have Nine of Cups as well as the Star card. And if you know anything about tarot, then you know that Star card is the card of wish fulfillment, and it's also about optimism, hope, and I want to say blessing after a tough time. And Nine of Cups also is about wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and all the nice things, all the things that make you happy. And yeah, I'm seeing that I'm hearing positive change again, and I'm seeing that it's gonna be something that we've prayed for, and it's going to be something that we've worked for. This isn't just an opportunity that was given to us, like it's not a gift, but it's a reward after hard work. And I'm hearing that we're also gonna work, and this is not gonna be like a one-time thing. With the Three of Pentacles here, like these three pentacles, as you can see in the pillar or the column, whatever you want to say, I'm seeing these as like the corks in a clock. So I'm seeing that they're just gonna keep working and they're gonna keep moving forward. Now I'm gonna take the spiritual messages card, and I'm gonna read them. So it says, see with your eyes closed, listen with an open heart. And the other says, you know the answers. So yeah, I kept the see with your eyes closed, listen with an open heart. I kept that spiritual message in between Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So it's almost telling me that the sooner you realize, and the sooner you go inwards and actually accept, and the sooner we welcome this mental change, the better and the quicker the opportunity is gonna come, because we're gonna reach fulfillment anyways, right? I really need you to understand how significant it is that we got both the Star as well as the Nine of Cups. And so yeah, we've literally got the two wish fulfillment cards, and yeah, I'm seeing that positivity is coming, positive changes are coming, but only after we surmount our mental fears. And I'm feeling like sharing the lyrics, like one of the lyrics from like one of my favorite songs. And the lyrics are, although my fears are real, the things I fear are not. And so with that, I also heard that the more we ground and the more we acknowledge the good things around us and look at all the proof of goodness being around us, the better. So yeah, basically we have positive things coming, and I'm hearing positive, positive, positive again. Yeah, and we also have Ace of Pentacles. So well, we got 3 extra cards. No, not 3, 2 extra cards, like the 9 of Cups as well as the Ace of Pentacles. But yeah, that was the reading, and if you liked it, then please like the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hi Virgos, welcome to your August zodiac predictions. So as you can see, I have 3 cards in front of me. We're gonna check these and do a short reading, but I'm also gonna check two of my handwritten spiritual messages, and they'll be the guidance for you for the month of August. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first card that we have for you, but I mean, before I even start the reading, I saw, like, mentally, I almost felt like everything was getting organized. You know, even now, I'm kind of overthinking, I want to say, about things, and I'm overthinking and I'm trying to pre-plan the next words, if that even makes any sense. So yeah, I think this month is gonna be a lot about organizing, analyzing, something that you're obviously good at, but I think there's gonna be a lot of mental, but also intuition is gonna play a huge part for you, like it's gonna play a huge role. But yeah, enough yapping. I'm gonna start. So your first card is the Hierophant in reversed. The next is Judgment upright, and we have 8 of Cups in reversed. Okay, so out of 3 cards, you have 2 major arcanas, and I'm actually gonna check your bottom of the deck energy as well. I didn't do it for all the other piles, like all the other zodiac signs. I actually did the reading with the 3 cards first, and then I checked, but I feel like taking everything right now. So we have 9 of Cups upright, and the 2 messages that you got. Now I don't know where I kept it, but I kept it somewhere. I know that. Yeah, found them. Okay, so already I'm like keeping everything in place before even, like, well, I didn't do this for the other zodiac signs. I actually went sort of in an order, but here I've placed every single thing that I'm gonna use for you. So yeah, your spiritual messages, you actually got 3, and the first one here says, we're here for you, just power through this. The second says, do it now. And then the third is, achieve what's at hand first. So I'm getting that I should do your whole reading, and, you know, like, not just like card by card. So what I'm getting here, first of all, is that there's something that you know you're supposed to do, but you've been running away from it. And I'm getting that this thing that you've been running from, this matter at hand, this situation, is gonna come to bite you in the ass, is what I'm hearing. But I'm hearing it in a way that you know this is what you're supposed to do, and you know this is what's right for you. It's not a negative situation. It's almost like, I'm almost seeing that you're procrastinating it. It has no negative feelings. Obviously, it may make you feel a bit empty, I'm hearing, emotionally, but it's only going to be temporary. And so I'm seeing that in the month of August, you're going to be pushed to fulfill this thing and complete this chapter. because the card that's really drawing my attention is the Judgment card, and I'm seeing that you're being called to obviously achieve what's at hand first. But yeah, I'm seeing someone like fold the laundry and then pack it in a bag. So this may mean that you're getting a huge upgrade soon. And I'm seeing that this could be societal as well, because the Hierophant is about like society and institution. It's a lot about organization, and like a lot of the times organized religion and all, and it's someone who's giving you advice, guidance. But here, this being in reverse is almost showing me that you're going your own way. It's like an avant-garde, and the fact that this also is a major arcana is telling me that you're gonna do it, and you're gonna do it your way. Also, because I'm saying that because, as you can see in this 8 of Cups, this man is moving away, he's leaving, and he's sort of like forging his own path, I'm hearing. And I do think that, because also this eight for Zodiac, the eighth sign is Scorpio, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and we have Judgment with Pluto. Like Pluto rules the Judgment card. And so I'm hearing that you're gonna progress and level up in a way that was always meant for you, and you're gonna do things that you were always meant to do, and you knew it deep inside your heart. But maybe someone or something was holding you back, but finally this month you're removing those shackles, and ultimately this is gonna make you happy. And I'm hearing that this was always meant to be, and you were supposed to do this, but you were putting this off, and you were avoiding it. But I'm seeing that now your time has come, is what I'm hearing it again and again. And I'm really being called to check what this thing is gonna be. So like, is it career, or what is it? So I can see the Empress in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing that this could be related to a feminine or feminine energy, and I'm seeing that it's some sort of an opportunity. So it could be like you're finally leaving your family, or maybe you're moving out, or maybe you're breaking some sort of news to the closest people in your life, and that doing this will hurt them, harm them. But I'm seeing this, and so it just makes me feel like you're gonna rip the band-aid off. So what's in August for you is Spirit's green light. Spirit is giving you the go sign to move forward, to leave, and to do things in full speed, because if not now, then never. And you're really being encouraged to organize. You're not being encouraged to be reckless, but you're being encouraged to plan, do things the way you've always done, and just move forward in a way that's right, in the way that's correct for you. And I'm seeing that this, whatever you're moving forward with, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to achieve, this goal, this place that you want to be in, is organized. So it's not like a relationship in which you just make a spontaneous plan, and like the girl or the guy or like the person is yours. It's not that. It's like, if you wanna, I'm hearing achieve, and like I never say you wanna achieve a person. So I really feel like this is not a person. But I just want to continue and finish the example that I was giving. But so if this is a romantic relationship, you would have to ask the person first. You would then have to court them, and then after a while you would have to ask them to be your partner. It's something like that. It's step by step, it's methodical. And I'm feeling like ending the reading here, but still I just want to say that again, this could be that you're moving away, you're doing something, but you're being organized. And I'm also hearing that if you don't really have anything to look forward to or move forward with right now, then Spirit is encouraging you to act as if, because everything that you're dreaming of, everything that you're planning and everything that you want to do is already yours, but just now you have to bridge the gap between the first and the 10th step, or maybe like the 5th and the 10th step. So you're leveling up, but you're leveling up because of your effort as well. This was always meant to be yours, but I'm seeing like two people, like you and the universe, holding hands. So yeah, that's it for the reading, and I'm seeing great things coming towards you, not just positive or good things. I'm seeing that, I want to say, monumental change or monumental events. I'm also seeing that this could be that you stand on a stage and you know, like give a speech that changes people, or you just go for the things that you always feared, and it's like you're surmounting those fears. You're changing your life. But this isn't just an emotional thing. It is, but the effect is going to be emotional, but the situation is more of a 3D thing. So it's not like you're happy and just confident because you did your affirmations. No, baby. This is that you gave the perfect speech, or you scored amazing and you passed like your last test, and now you're a lawyer, and that's why you're confident, you know, things like that. So it's not just coming out of thin air, but you've achieved things. And yeah, you're just going for things, and you're taking an unorthodox route, you're taking like an avant-garde route, and this was always meant for you. I just think that you had doubts before, but now those doubts are being cleared. Maybe you're gonna have a bittersweet feeling, or it was always like a nagging feeling that always wanted you to do something and push through, and you're finally gonna do it now. And this is the message that I'm getting again and again. So I think that's it for the reading. Please like the video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. Hi Libra angels, how are you guys? So today we're gonna take a look at your August monthly predictions using your zodiac sign, and obviously using these tarot cards. So first we're gonna take a look at what these cards are, and you know, we're gonna interpret them, and after that I'm gonna take 2 of my handwritten spirit messages, and yeah, let's start with the first card. I have no idea what these cards are, by the way. So yeah, you've got Temperance, number 14. You've got the Hierophant in reverse. Virgo's got it as well. And I'm focusing on the word maybe here. So, you know, maybe it means something, maybe it doesn't. If you're stuck, if you were doubting, or if you were like stuck in a situation, or you're supposed to make a decision but you're not sure about it, then maybe this maybe is an answer for you. Maybe it's asking you to take a deeper look, because even before starting your reading, I actually took a bit of a pause when I was selecting your cards. You know, I take my cards, like I pull cards intuitively, so it's not like I shuffle the deck thoroughly, by the way, and then I take whichever card I feel is calling me. So I don't like just, you know, wait and like keep shuffling in my hand and then like let the cards fall. No, I take the ones that call to me. And with your pile, with your zodiac, I actually paused, and which never happens because I'm extremely impatient. But yeah, I paused and then I made the decision to choose one card. So yeah, maybe you're being called to take a pause, evaluate your options, study them, and then choose the one. But yeah, and I'm also feeling like just flipping this card. So if it's in reverse, it's gonna be upright. If it's upright, then it's gonna be reversed. So yeah, your third card is the King of Cups. Straight away, for my Indian people, or for the people who have to engage in some sort of like arranged marriage, or who have to listen to someone else and make a decision and stuff, like, you know, maybe like your family is pushing you to make a decision, or trying to make decisions for you, then I'm getting that you should take a pause, you should communicate, you should express your feelings, and you should stay firm on whatever your decision it is. And I'm seeing that communication is going to be extremely important for you. And yeah, I'm also hearing that you shouldn't doubt yourself. Okay, let me get into this. So with Temperance, I'm getting that in August, well, obviously Temperance is about, you know, bringing balance and bringing self-care and like divine order in your life. But here I'm seeing more so that you're going to be put into situations that sort of mumble and jumble you. I'm almost hearing, I'm not sure if that made any sense, but I'm hearing that things are gonna push you off balance. Maybe you're being pushed in situations that you never asked for, or yeah, as I said before, maybe people are trying to tell you that this is good for you, so you should choose this, or that is good for you, and you know, you should make a choice because we know what's best for you. And I'm hearing that it's not the case, and you're advised to stand in your power. Also I'm hearing that a male figure could be extremely important for you. All these cards together are telling me that you're gonna be put in situations, and you're going to be tested basically, you know, because I'm seeing someone like flip. I mean, I'm sure you guys must have seen that game where, you know, you flip a card or you flip something and then you see there's a pattern on it, and then you're supposed to match that pattern like with the other options. So like you like flip one, and then if it's a circle, then you have to choose some random option, and if it's a triangle, then you flip them both, and then you know, you have to search them and sort of like remembering pattern and stuff. So I'm getting that you're gonna be put in situations where you're gonna have to go back and forth a lot, and this may, I don't want to say push you off balance, but I'm hearing that it may almost make you question things and question yourself if you're even doing the right thing. But I'm hearing that you are doing the right thing, and you're supposed to choose yourself and your emotions. And I'm seeing that you're gonna get support from either a male figure in your life, or you are going to level up in your masculine energy. And I want to say stand for yourself, but I'm really not hearing that it's that serious. But I'm hearing that you're going to establish yourself as an important person in the situation that you're going to be put in. So if this is office, so you're going to be, so you're, everyone's going to see that you're an employee who isn't like, people shouldn't play with you, you know, basically that, like you're not one to be played with. If you're a teacher, then your students are gonna see that you're serious about things and that they can't just disrespect you. If it's a family situation, then you're gonna speak in an eloquent way where people finally understand you, and I want to say take you seriously. But anyways, I want to see the bottom of the deck. But yeah, I'm also seeing that examining is going to be extremely important for you, and I'm seeing that maybe you can find faults in patterns and things that have always been going on. Like, you know, even for this Hierophant, I'm seeing that Hierophant is about like orthodox. It's this Hierophant is basically a religious leader, right? He's not like the high priestess. High priestess is spirituality. She's more of the, she rules everything that's unknown and intuition, the moon and the universe and all those things. But Hierophant is organized religion. He's like the Pope and stuff, and he's everything that's orthodox, that's pattern, institutions, society, societal beliefs. And this being in reversed with Temperance is telling me that you're gonna change the way things work with the help of someone or alone. But as you do this, people are gonna take you more seriously, and they're gonna understand that, you know, you're not to be played with, is what I'm hearing. And the bottom of the deck is Four of Cups, and I almost said fourth house here. I don't know why, but I almost said fourth house here, which again makes me feel like it could be family, or it could be like a familial structure. Maybe some truths, or truths about other family members, etc., are gonna come to light. And here you're gonna be the mediator, but more so the person in authority who has to make decisions on behalf of the whole family, or you're gonna establish yourself as one of the main people. This could be in any aspect of your life, so don't just take the family thing, but it very well could be. And Four of Cups reversed here again is telling me, obviously, as you can see, this person is being offered a cup, and I'm hearing that, like, obviously you can see that upright this person isn't really taking this cup, but reversed here it tells me that he is considering this cup. He's actually trying to investigate what this cup could be about, and actually maybe move forward. And I'm feeling called to like take this card. And yeah, as I said, move forward, I got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is extremely methodical. He's extremely, like, he's the person who dots all the I's and the T's and checks, corrects, rechecks, evaluates everything that you can use, like any synonyms for like those words that I just mentioned. So yeah, August is gonna be a month where things happen, but not in a tower way, not in a way that's destructive, but in a way that bring more order in you and the people around you, like in your life and in the lives of the people around you. But you're being called to take care of yourself as much as you take care of others, and because you're gonna exert a lot of mental energy and a lot of exertion is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you're gonna be in your masculine power a lot. I'm sitting up straight, and I never do. I mean, not that I never do that, but I'm sitting very straight right now. Like my back is completely straight, and like yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm hearing, that you're gonna establish yourself as an important person in a dynamic, and Spirit is congratulating you for that, because you've done this with your own power, grit, and you deserve this. So I'm very happy to convey this message, and yeah, that's your reading. That's how your August is gonna be. It's gonna be quite liberating, quite empowering for you. So yeah, I love you guys, and if you like this video, please like it, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Hi Scorpios, welcome to your August zodiac predictions. So we have these 3 cards here, and we're also going to check the bottom of your deck energy to see what's coming in August for you. And then we're going to take 2 of the spiritual handwritten cards, and yeah, we're going to see how our August goes, because I too am a Scorpio sun. I mean, this reading is, if you like, you can just check your rising or your moon and your sun. So if you're a rising or Scorpio moon, even that's fine. But yeah, I just had to say that. Me too, I'm a Scorpio too. I have a Scorpio stallion, but enough about me and enough of the yapping. We're gonna see your first card. I'm excited. 9 of Cups, okay. 6 of Cups. Oh wow. Page of Swords, and I almost said Page of Cups. Well, if you know anything about tarot, then you know that the 9 of Cups and 6 of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. The 6 of Cups more so is about like soulmate, reunion, nostalgia, sweet, kind connections and things. And 9 of Cups is about self-fulfillment, a wish coming true, being satisfied and like having enough and not worrying. It's like, it's the feeling that you get after you eat your favorite meal, or after you just had like a great day out, or after you just purchased something that you really wanted. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm seeing that this month is going to be emotionally fulfilling to us. Not just because people are going to be nice to us, or people are going to be kind to us, or our relationships and connections, like platonic and romantic and familial, are going to be good. But with this page of cups, page of swords, I again said page of cups, I'll get back to that. But with this page of swords, I'm getting that we are diving into something new. We are, I heard taking presidency, but rather I want to say we are taking interest, or we are moving forward with a plan. We are taking steps to move forward towards a goal of ours, and we are seeing substantial growth, and we are seeing substantial, like, intellectual effort from us and reciprocated efforts from others, and that's actually really making us happy. That's what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing that this month is going to be, I'm hearing the word satisfactory. This also makes me feel like we're gonna have times and like just happy moments that make us feel grateful to live life. And for the people who are looking forward to get in a romantic relationship, or any fling, or just people of that sort, I'm seeing that a young person could move towards you, and they could make their feelings known to you. And I see that you may reciprocate, but regardless if you do or if you don't, the fact that you have someone who's interested in you, or rather, I just want to say, like, getting someone is gonna make you really happy, and it's gonna make you feel like you got the spark back, and you're gonna feel a bit idolized. I feel like, this person, if this is someone who's coming in your life, then I do see that their presence in your life is gonna make you feel extremely happy and joyful. But beyond that, I also see that this month is gonna be a lot about, I want to say, progress. I want to say taking a step further. I want to say it's about curiosity. It's about doing the right thing. And you could be a novice in a new situation. So, if you're joining like a new company, you could be like the youngest, or because you're the new person there, you're in the learning phase. But I'm seeing that this learning phase is going to be, I heard the Marathi word apratim, which means excellent, amazing. And even that just tells me that this month is really just full of joy for you. But I'm seeing it's innocent, nice, fun, and genuine goodness in life and goodness of life. I'm seeing that you're going to be fulfilled in both your romantic as well as your personal endeavors, because I wasn't getting this for like the other groups. Because when I said this, I actually got that for some I was getting that it's strongly a like romantic situation, and for some I was getting strongly that it's like a, what's the word, like career situation. But for us, I really feel like it's gonna be a like it's gonna be both. Like it's gonna be intellectual as well as it's going to be like emotional. So yeah, and like I saw a couple of cards, and all of them do signify that it's gonna be like happiness and joy, and a step forward towards something that we've always wanted to enjoy, and wishes that need practical plans are going to get a head start. Also with the Page of Pentacles here, I'm getting that, yeah, everything that I just said right now, that we're gonna take a step forward. I'm seeing that we're gonna start off as something small, but this small thing is gonna lead us to like finding, or rather becoming, the big player. Because I'm seeing in my mind's eye the King of Pentacles here, and we have the Page of Pentacles here. And so it's like they're gonna start off as a page. So for example, if you're working in a company, you're gonna start off as like a normal employee there, and then you're gonna be a manager, and then like above manager, like, and then you become the CEO, CFO, or whatever, whatever these positions are, but that's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that your curiosity, your effort and everything is gonna pay off, and that's really keeping you happy. And I'm seeing that your platonic, familiar and all connections are gonna be kind to you. Maybe someone has a present that they want to give to you, or you become the work crush, or this could also be like friendship wise. I'm seeing that people are nice to you, and I'm hearing for the first time in a really long time, you're gonna feel needed, and you're gonna feel like you are appreciated, and that people want to be with you. And I really feel like taking this one card. I saw a couple, but then I was like, that I just took, like, I just glanced at them, but this card really is okay. So I saw this card as well. It's the Death card, and you know, Death is like Scorpio. So this is the monthly reading for Scorpio as well. So the fact that we got Death is very fitting. Also, another thing is that all of these cards are upright. I've shuffled them quite a lot, but still they are upright. So the Death here tells me that this is a new beginning, and I heard that it's a new emotional beginning. I'm seeing that even though the Death card is about ending, you know, obviously with an ending comes a beginning, but I heard like the door analogy, that like when a door closes, another opens. So like, I don't know how else to explain, but I'm hearing that that's all I should say. So it's like a door that you open to exit one room, obviously is going to lead you to another room. So I'm hearing that if you're afraid that, you know, maybe you're not gonna be the best, or maybe you're not gonna fare well, or if you're not enough maybe, and all those things, I'm hearing that those struggles and those things are actually just gonna, like, none of those things are true. Also, for most of the piles, or like most of the zodiac signs, I kept this like tarot deck on the left hand side, and I was reading it like as the left card is gonna be maybe like the beginning, and the next was the right card, and like the next card that I was interpreting was like the one on the right, and then I was checking the bottom of the deck and all. But here, instead, for our reading, I kept the tarot deck on my right, and I went from left to right rather than from right to left. And the progression here again is telling me that, you know, with Page of Swords, I read Page of Swords first rather than like the Nine of Cups. So it's like I saw the Page of Swords, so it's like that's gonna be like we take a first step at something, and after that we're gonna be, I'm hearing, rewarded by people, we're gonna be favored by people, we're gonna be welcomed by people. And on the most left, like the Nine of Cups is feeling fulfilled, and the fact that I pulled another card and that card was death is telling me that before the journey of this new month, mentally and spiritually, we're gonna have a death, and this death is gonna help us bloom something new. Because there are a few cards in tarot which signify like endings and beginnings, and for me the Death card always signifies like the death of an old flower, and like the death, so like a new flower can be bloomed. But another really beautiful analogy that I got from spirit a really long, like a long time ago, was that the flower has to fall for the fruit to grow. Like, you know, like fruits grow after like the flowers fall, and like every fruit, I think every I don't want to say allegedly, but like whatever, like however, not however or whatever, but as far as I've researched, the little amount that I have researched, I found out that like for fruits and vegetables, they first have like a flower. In Marathi we call ambyacha mohar, like the mango fruit, a flower, and then that flower falls away, and like like the part that stays intact on the tree, the fruit or the vegetable grows on it. And that's the analogy that I get, that for a new thing to bloom and for something new to come, the old has to end. And death is that for me, rather than like the plant dying, it's more of the fruit dying and falling and withering away, so then the new fruit is gonna come. Like the flower has to wither away for the fruit to grow, and like that sort of cycle for me signifies is signified in the death card rather than like completely obliteration and like ending. So that's what I'm seeing, that we're gonna have a spiritual death, we're gonna end a mentality, we're gonna end an emotional state, we're gonna end a way of being, and then we're gonna be led to new good places because we are gonna make the decision to do so, and the universe is gonna welcome that change, and they're gonna welcome it through other people, and then we're gonna be fulfilled, and it's gonna be a great month. Also, I'm hearing November because obviously November is for Scorpios, and you know my birthday is also in November. 17 November. If you're my twin, let me know. But anyways, these are the two spirit cards, like handwritten cards from that like I have, and the first says a checkpoint, and the other says work issues probs, which is like work issues probably. So this tells me I'm kind of stuck on the work issues. I feel like whatever issues and challenges that we come across, like even though I said issues, I heard challenges. And you know, challenges are meant to be surmounted. You're given a challenge because like you never die off in a challenge. Like a challenge will never end you, or like the challenge is not the end of the world basically, is what I'm hearing. And so challenges are meant to be surmounted, and you know the way this page of swords is standing, like his stance, I'm almost seeing that he's ready to take things head on. So whatever issues you face, you are gonna, I'm hearing that you're strong enough to surmount those challenges, you're strong enough to win those problems and issues and all. And the checkpoint here again is reminding me of like the death card, that this is a new beginning. Funnily enough, weirdly enough, or like maybe astrologically, I feel like a lot of us are finding ourselves in a new spot, in a new beginning. And because I saw that this is happening for a lot of the other zodiac signs as well. But yeah, I'm hearing that this checkpoint is gonna be one that is like one that we're gonna remember for the rest of our life. We're gonna be like, oh, after this point I had like such a beautiful new beginning, and I'll always be very grateful for that era. You know, that's what I'm hearing with the checkpoint, because it's like you're grateful with the 9 of Cups, and like you're gonna be welcomed and loved and just adored by people. And also, yeah, we're gonna work well, and we have something new brewing up, and the universe is, I'm hearing, rewarding us again. The universe is rewarding us, people are rewarding us anyways. Yeah, I think this is because we've showed resilience, but you know the residue has to die off for the new stuff to come. And yeah, we're gonna step into our ultimate power. So more power to us Scorpios, because there's nothing more I love than being powerful and being cool and being, yeah, a Scorpio basically. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. If you like the reading, please like it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hi Sagittarius, this is your August zodiac sign reading, and as you can see, I have 3 of the tarot cards in front of me that I've pulled, and we're gonna take a look at them, and we're gonna see what we get, and then we're also gonna see the bottom of the deck, as well as I'm gonna take 2 of my handwritten spirit messages. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm really excited because I was having a lot of fun with my friend like just before this reading. So I'm getting, you know, the fact that I felt the need to talk about this is making me feel like you're gonna get the opportunity to have a fun little getaway. I was actually gonna say a fun start, but yeah, I'm getting a fun getaway, or like it's probably gonna be small, but it's gonna be significant if enough to make you happy. But I'm also seeing that there's gonna be significant things happening in your day-to-day life that are gonna change things for you. I know this sounds vague, but I'm just hearing that you could make like you could change one little thing in your everyday routine, and you know that just makes everything better. It's like a domino effect. Like maybe you decide to wake up early, and you know it gives you just more time in the morning. Maybe you decide to reduce your screen time, and that's just going to be extremely beneficial to you. So I'm hearing things like that. So yeah, let's see what your cards are. Wow, we have the Empress. Okay, I'm gonna stop at that. So rather than like just taking a look into like the other cards, I'm gonna talk about this card first. I saw the Venus and I saw the 3. And when I saw the 3, I didn't just see 3 days. I'm seeing more so like 30 days. And the Venus here is making me feel like you're gonna have a glow up, and it's not gonna be like a magical thing that happens. It's more so a change that you're gonna make, maybe in your everyday routine, or maybe, you know, in just like what you eat. You're gonna pay more attention to yourself. Skincare and stuff is gonna be on your mind. And I'm seeing it's not just gonna be physical, it's also gonna be like a reset. Yeah, I really think it's a reset, and you're gonna make one small change. I'm feeling like that's gonna be really significant and monumental, and it's gonna change a lot, and it's actually gonna just have you glowing. And I'm so excited that I got like one really positive, like a glowing reading for a zodiac sign, because so far it's kind of been, I don't want to say bad, but it's been like a lot of beginnings and endings. But I'm hearing that for you it's really gonna be significant, is what I'm hearing again. And I feel like flipping this card over like this. Wow. And I think you're gonna have someone fall in love with you, or value you, or really be interested in you. You know, this card was upside down, but before flipping it, like before revealing what the card was, I flipped it over. And so now the King of Cups is upright. And since this is a king, and it's not just like a knight or a page, it's actually making me feel like this is someone that you've been around for a while. This could be a male figure, or it could be someone with masculine energy. And I'm seeing that they see who you truly are, and you know, they want to treat you well, they want to be nice to you. It could be familial, like someone from your family, but because the like Empress, the Queen of Queens is here, I'm feeling like you really are magnetic, and like a really important romantic prospect for a lot of people. And also the fact that I mentioned the Venus gilf here, you know, in the beginning. Is that gilf, is that symbol? I don't know, but English is not my first language, so I'm just gonna anyways, I almost said I'm sorry if that's annoying, but then I was like, actually I'm not gonna say that. But anyways, yeah, let's take a look at the next card. I didn't do this for like the other signs. I just actually like revealed all the cards, and then I went on yapping about it. But for you, I'm actually going like card by card, so I think also that's significant. Oh, Page of Wands. I really think this month is gonna be a month that changes things for you, but in not just a positive way. But I'm seeing that this is a fresh start. I'm also seeing maybe a lot of you have experienced, I don't just want to say heartbreak, but I want to say negativity, and you know, just things in life that you have now healed from, and you've kept yourself away from people. And what I mean by that is that you've leveled up to the point where people are scared to touch you, I feel. But what I'm meant to say is like you've become so unattainable that people are like scared to even approach you. And I'm seeing that this person is someone who has worked on themselves and is so mature that they do feel like they are at the level to match you, I'm hearing. And they really want to fulfill your not just wishes and dreams, but I feel like they really want to be there for you. So this could be someone who sees the potential in you. And if this is like a boss, or any authority figure or family, or you know, anyone, I'm seeing that they do want to give to you in a positive way, and they want to treat you well. And I'm seeing that they want to take the burdens off of you. And with the Page of Wands, I'm seeing that a lot of passion and good things are coming to you. Also the fact that I said maybe you're taking a trip, and you know, I'm seeing like the mountains in the back, and I'm seeing like the staff in his hand. And yeah, this really is making me feel like you're gonna welcome fun and passion in your life. And the thought that left my mind when I was speaking about the negative past and like all those things is that you've probably warded away everyone that wasn't good for you, and like all those things. And I'm hearing kind of like a dry spell, or emotionally dry. So no one was fulfilling you in like a love way, in a like physical adult way also maybe, and like in other ways. And now this person is coming in your life, or now you're gonna have opportunities that are actually gonna make you like feel happy. And okay, and so we're gonna take a look at the bottom of your deck. Okay, is the Tower. And yeah, these, we started with a major arcana and we're ending with it. So it is making me feel like significant changes are gonna happen throughout the month for you, and not just the beginning, but they're gonna keep going. And when I said like left to right, I almost made like a, like I almost, like my hand went from like the left to the right, and it's making me feel like it's closing a book or like turning a chapter. And the Tower here is not like a shake-up that's gonna come in your life and destroy things, but it's more so a shake-up that was necessary for you. It's like you went from being single to being with someone, and it's like a major change for you. So I'm seeing things like that, and I'm seeing that this month is gonna be quite favorable for you. You may doubt this person, or you may doubt like the good things happening to you. Maybe you feel like you're not really deserving, but Spirit here is saying that you completely do deserve everything that's coming towards you. And I think that's your reading. But yeah, I'm gonna take two of the handwritten spirit messages. It's kind of gonna be loud ish, but yeah, I'm gonna take two here. Oh, but I got three. Yeah, it says take a deep breath, charm, balance, base. I don't know what that means, even though I've written it. Hopium and optimism. Well, take a deep breath also reminded me of like yoga and stuff. So this could just mean that you're taking like better care of yourself. But at the same time, I feel like you've cultivated so much nurturing and good energy in yourself that you're scared that someone may come and take advantage of it. So I think Spirit is telling you to not self-sabotage something good that's happening to you because of like some fears in your mind. Charm, balance, and base. I feel like this means ease rather than base. I don't know what I wrote there, but base, sorry, that was loud kind of. But base here is making me feel like this person is gonna take things slow with you and be charming. So if you show signs of being scared or worried, I think they're gonna just show that it's fine. It's like you can trust me, and they're not just gonna say it, they're gonna show you. So their energy is gonna be balanced but charming and kind and nice as well. I'm really getting like a Kento Nanami kind of an energy. So if you're into anime, and if you know Jujutsu Kaisen, maybe he's as professional and all those things as he is, I just know that he's gonna be the perfect husband, and probably because he's my favorite. But anyways, hopium, optimism with the Page of Wands is telling me that you're gonna get good things coming towards you, and this is gonna be quite a positive time for you. This Tower card again is telling me that this is a change that you didn't expect, but a welcomed one nonetheless. You're gonna have to breathe through everything. And yeah, I think people are gonna be important for you, because maybe you meet this person when you're out, and you're like, you have to now like what's the word, figure out how to make this work, because you both live in like two separate continents, or maybe like it's a work situation and you have to figure out things. So the challenge here, inverted commas, is just gonna be like you're just gonna have to figure things out rather than like a negative setback. It's gonna be like more responsibilities, more work kind of a situation. So yeah, that's your August reading. This was quite kind of romantic focus, but also this just could be anything. But I'm just seeing that this month is gonna be quite nice for you, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please like the video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. Hi Capricorns, welcome to your August zodiac predictions reading. So now, before I start, for all the other zodiac signs, I took 3 cards, and then I also was checking the bottom of the deck, as well as, like, I took 2 of the spiritual handwritten cards. But for you guys, I just felt like taking 2, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna do that. And then I almost felt like I was permitted by spirit, like, hold on for a second. And then I felt like I got the permission to take card, and it wasn't just 1 card. I felt the permission to take 2 more. So right off the bat, I'm getting that this month you're gonna be in a position, or you're gonna think that, like, you're not getting what you want, and you're gonna almost feel sad about it, because I was like, there's no way that I took like 3 for everyone else, and I know that my Capricorn sweethearts are ruled by Saturn, and they have to like wait all the time, and they have like all these like karmic energies, and like so much responsibility and work and all. Like, there's just no way that I'm gonna just like give them less. Like, they're already, astrologically, I don't want to say challenged, but the universe is doing enough. I don't want to say injustice, but they're going through it enough, okay? My mountain goats are going through it enough, and I don't want to take like another good thing from them. And for that reason, I was like, come on, spirit, there's no way. But then I took 2 cards. Like, I was given 2 cards, so I'm feeling like you're gonna be in a position where you have to wait for a second, and you're gonna get really sad about it, and you're gonna get upset. But it's like, after a short little break, the things in your like life are gonna be resumed. So I'm seeing that for some of you, if like you're meant to move away, or if you're meant to get like visa or paperwork or passport, or just admission, or anything, like for jobs and this and that, you may have to wait for a while, and then after that you will be given the thing. If anything, you'll get more, you'll get surplus of something, because rather than 3 cards, I took 2 more. I've kept them here. We're gonna take a look at them, but I really felt like talking about that. So I'm gonna do the reading, like I'm gonna see these 2 cards first, and then I'm gonna take a look at those 2 cards as well as your bottom of the deck. So yeah, the Chariot in reverse, I did not see this card at all. The first card is the Chariot in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Wands upright. But the Chariot is about determination, it's about movement, it's about moving and moving forward with full force. This person right here in the Chariot is someone who has who's here to conquer, who has to win by hook or by crook. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna use both. They're gonna use the hook as well as the crook. I don't usually interpret the card as like doing or like taking, but taking by like by all means, like doing whatever you need. But that's what I'm getting here. And I think maybe you try to do that, and spirit sort of sends you on a detour, like, okay, you have to go back and you have to do things in the right way. And maybe you try to do something like in kind of an illegal way, or you try to take a shortcut, but God is like, or the universe and Saturn is like, no, this is not how we are. We're gonna do things, and we're gonna do it the right way. And right when I was saying that, I have dhoop around me, which is like camphor, and I've kept it, and it's burning, so there's smoke around it. It's for cleansing and all, and I've kept it. And I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's sizzling right now. So that's making me feel like as you're on the right path, or as you're doing your thing, things are gonna sort of go off in the back, and you're gonna have to keep the thing in your hand on hold for a second, and go back and tend to the thing that needs to be taken care of, and then you're gonna come back. And the Queen of Wands really is making me feel like you're supposed to stand in your power. You're not supposed to give up, because the Queen of Wands, sorry, I really sped up there, but that's the energy that I got. Yeah, also because I took a short little like almost parenthesis to talk about the camphor, and then once I was done talking about it, I went to the next card, and with the next card I sped up again. So that's also making me feel like once you take care of something that like a loose end, and once you fix it, that's when you like you speed up again. For the Queen of Wands, this queen is a courageous, intuitive, fiery, confident person. And sometimes she's not someone who like everyone can swallow. Like, what I mean by that is that sometimes her energy clashes with people, because it's like if you're magnetic, if you're beautiful, if you're confident, and all of those things, people around you will feel intimidated. And when people feel intimidated and insecure, to make themselves look not scared and intimidated, like animals, we too try to make ourselves big. So they tend to be loud, and they tend to be all these things. And the fact that I'm again talking about this, I've never talked about this with the Queen of Wands, but I'm talking about this for Capricorn. So I feel like you're probably gonna come across people who may try to put you down, which is so sad, because that happens with Capricorn a lot. It's like you're trying to live your life, but someone really just thinks that like you owe them a smile, or you owe them good things, and you're like, bro, just let me do my work. But I think that's what's gonna happen here. People are gonna be intimidated by you, and maybe they purposely try to create problems for you. But I'm hearing that spirit is not gonna let those kinds of things happen. And we have the King of Wands in reverse, and this is making me feel like maybe you're in a work situation, or maybe you're like in a family situation or something, and you've become like you're educated, and you're capable, and all these things now, and someone around you is feeling intimidated by that, and rather than supporting you, they are instead trying to bring you down because they feel down. And I saw the Sagittarius glyph, and rather than recognizing that this is Sagittarius, I saw like the arrow almost signified like going down. So like they feel down, and they kind of want to take you down. So someone may be projecting something on you, and I'm seeing that they are competing with you in their minds, but you absolutely do not care. And maybe it's like you have to take care of those things. But I'm also hearing that if this situation is some sort of like rumor and all, then you absolutely don't have to worry about that. And like this is the next card that I was supposed to take, but I saw what it is, and it's the Star card. I sort of have to censor it because YouTube. So yeah, I feel like taking the bottom of the deck as well. I've not seen this. I saw these two, but I just like remembered this card, so I took that. And here is the Heartbreak card, 3 of Swords. I think this situation, like in the next month, I'm seeing that there are some things that are gonna happen that hurt you, but it's like, I almost said that I promise you this is temporary, and like you're gonna resolve it because you're amazing like that. And when I said I promise you, I almost heard that like the universe is promising you that you're a catalyst in people's life, and this has like this does not mean that you're not good, or you're not good enough, or like blah blah blah. It means that people need you, and you just standing in your power, you just being like you taking things head on, and you being yourself is gonna, like, it may hurt you, and it may make you wonder like, what have I done? Why is everyone being so awful to me? But like yeah, again, like I promise you, it has nothing to do with you, and it just means that you're so cool that everyone thinks that like everyone just has to attack you and bring you down in order to make themselves feel better. I'm being reminded of how like paparazzi and all those people just try to ruin celebrities and public figures image, even though like sometimes obviously there are situations and exceptions where these people are awful, but a lot of the times these people are not, and it's like they can't even go on a date because there's a paparazzi just standing out trying to click pictures when this person is trying to be vulnerable with someone. So I feel like you're gonna have people who act as, or who try to act as, obstacles in your life. But spirit wants you to know that in this next month you're just gonna surmount all of those things. You're not really gonna have to do anything other than knowing your place, other than knowing what you deserve. Do not put yourself down. These people, it's a part of their own journey, and later on they're just gonna look back and think that I was so awful and stupid and dumb to do whatever. But I'm hearing that this heartbreak that you're going through, or this heartbreak that you're gonna go through because of these things, is gonna be, it's gonna be sad, but it's not the ending of the world. Because everything else here is showing me that, I'm really getting oh, whatever, you're gonna get over it. But I'm hearing that spirit is asking you to, because I got the star card in reverse, right? So I'm seeing that spirit wants you to actually bring healing here, rather than just wave off, or try to shut your emotions off and stuff. So spirit is asking you to process these things, and yeah, your path is clear. Everything, you're moving forward. It's not that you're not moving forward. And I'm also gonna unblock the chariot energy for you now that we've talked about it. So yeah, I'm gonna smoke it with the Dhoop cleanse for a second, because I think you deserve all the good things, and the good things also come with some moments. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, I do think that you're moving forward, but you're moving forward with power, and that intimidates people, and they try to throw stones at you, but you're made of iron, and these stones are just not gonna do anything to you. You're like Mount Everest, and you're way better than anyone and everyone, and you're just gonna keep getting better. I feel like August is gonna be sort of a meh month for you, where you're just doing your thing, but people try to meddle in between your life. But yeah, that's that. I think people are awful. And the best medicine is to stand in your power, and to not show them that any of these things affect you, because I know the person that you are. Nothing will ever affect you. And I kind of want to apologize for how the reading was, but at the same time I'm hearing that I would much rather be honest to a Capricorn than lie to them. And I feel like I should not be apologetic. I should give them what it is straight. So that's what I'm gonna do. And without apologizing, I'm actually just gonna thank you for being you and being in your power, and being so amazing that spirit feels spirit is encouraging me to be honest with you. And I almost forgot the spiritual handwritten messages, but then I saw, and I remember that I'm supposed to take these for you. And that also reminds me how I was only feeling like taking 2 of these cards for you, but then I took all. No, I took 2 more basically. But yeah, so, and even this this written spiritual message card, I actually held it like this first, and with the other cards I've actually written 2 things. I've written something on in the front as well as in the back, so it's whichever falls is your message. But without even looking at this, I felt the need to flip it. But then I saw what I wanted to still take a look at what the message was, even though I felt like flipping it, and it was a blank message. So again, another delay for you. So I think that's quite significant. But yeah, what I'm hearing is stop finding faults and flaws, and I feel like this is for you, that you're stop finding faults and flaws in you. You are not the problem. That's what I said. And also Pentacles, and I think Pentacles is about moving forward, and I'm seeing a Knight of Pentacles from another deck. I'm seeing that in my eyes, and the Pentacles are the wheel and stuff, and they're moving forward. And again, I got the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 Pentacles are depicted in the 3 of Pentacles as the cogs in a clock. So yeah, you're moving forward, you're doing amazing, you're making progress. It's just that sometimes people try to bring you down, and that's unfortunate, but that's also the end of this reading. So thank you so much for being here. I love you, and if you like this reading, please like, and yeah, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. Hi, my Aquarius cuties. Welcome to your August zodiac predictions. Now, okay, why am I tired? I don't know why I'm tired. I kind of just felt really tired. Okay, maybe because I've been doing this reading for a really long time now. And it takes a lot of energy from me. And you're my last pile today. I've already filmed Pisces. But I think regardless of that, I really felt the need, or rather I felt like talking about the fact that I'm tired. So I feel like moving into this month, you are gonna be tired, and you're gonna be I don't want to say tired of life, but I think everything, like all the aspects of your life, or like be it your love life, your career, your family, your like platonic and friendship, and like other relationships, and like your self journey and all those things. I think you've just come to like a standstill, and like you're almost wondering what's like the meaning of everything. And yeah, that's quite nihilistic, pessimistic, but it is what it is. And so we're gonna take a look at your cards. We have 3 cards here, and we're gonna take a look at like the bottom of the deck, and then I'm also gonna see, like, I'm gonna take 2 of my handwritten spiritual messages, and yeah, that's gonna be your reading. So let's get into it. I'm feeling like flipping this card like upside down. It's the 9 of Swords. Okay, we have the Lovers here, and they are Nangu Pangu, which is like naked, neki, and YouTube does not like that. So I'm gonna censor this. I'm gonna take like an earphone covers, Bluetooth earphone covers. Okay, I feel like talking about these 2 cards first. The Lovers in reversed and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Funnily enough, the Lovers is the 6th major arcana, and obviously the 9 of Swords is like the 9. But if you can see these cards, like reversed, the 9 looks like 6, and the 6 of the Lovers looks like 9. So yeah, 6-9 joke. But also I'm seeing that it's reminding me of Cancer, and like the emotionality of a Cancer. Not to forget that July was the month of Cancer. So I'm feeling that moving into August, you're bringing some unresolved karmic ties, or some unresolved patterns that have gone in your life. If this is not romantic, if this is not romantically toxic, or like if you're not able to just like rid yourself from someone who is not good for you, if that's not the case for you, I think these are just patterns that have been going on in your life. Like if this is not romantic for you, this could be something like, every 6 days you make a change, but the 7th day you fall back into it. It could be like binge eating, or it could be like not being able to work and do whatever you want to do, because like you have some sort of like negative pattern that you go back to, and it's like this is not good. I'm really getting the binge eating example again and again, and I'm feeling like it's hurting your body, because my body is hurting a lot. I wasn't feeling like this like 5 minutes ago, but I feel like really I'm channeling your energy, and it's making me feel like this is keeping you up at night, this is distracting you the whole day. And I think this is the energy that you're gonna come and like bring into the month of August. But I'm hearing that it's gonna be only there for like the first 15 days. I feel like this card, again, I feel like flipping this over, and I feel like this card is gonna show you what like the next 15 days, like the second half of August is gonna be like. Yeah, we're gonna take, oh, Two of Cups upright. So, and it's Cancer. Wow, didn't I mention, wow guys, I really want you to know that I don't take a look at these cards, and I've funnily made a 6-9 joke, but also like that, just take a look at this, like the 6-9 gilf, like the Cancer gilf also is like just like the Cancer symbol. So I said, oh, the 9 of Swords reverse looks like 6, and the 6 of the Lovers card looks like 9, haha, but also July, Cancer, blah blah. And then we have with the Two of Cups the Cancer symbol, sorry, not Cancer. Oh, that's making me feel like someone you love or are dear to is experiencing a hardship. It could be like an illness, or it could be something difficult, but I'm hearing that you're gonna hear a news. Okay, if this hasn't happened before, then I feel like, yeah, you don't need to be scared, but I'm hearing that this is a warning from spirit that the people close to you need to take care of themselves. And if there is really something, like, that's like making someone around you feel ill or any of those things, if it's you, even, I'm hearing that you're supposed to, like, you should go and take a look, and like, you should get it checked, or you should take care of yourself also, because I wanted to talk about this like chimera figure here, because it's like a lion's head and we have like wings around it, like feathered wings. But then before I talked about that, I went into like the medicine sort of like illness and all thing, and then this little, I don't know what this is, like, are these snakes, are these what, I don't know, like intertwined thing here below the like lion chimera winged figure. And that reminded me of like the hospital symbol or something, I don't know what it's called, maybe I'll put a picture of it up here. But it made me think of that, and I feel like healing is coming, but I also feel like actual physical health is to be taken care of. I'm seeing that either you or someone around you that you love and that you've tried to, oh, this is really weird, but this is very specific if it applies. Someone around you, or maybe you have an eating disorder, maybe it's like anorexia, or maybe binge eating and too much eating, maybe it's diabetes or anything. I'm hearing they are advised to take care of themselves, and I feel like since you love that person or whoever this person is around you, you're gonna be hurt as well, because when you love, you care. And I'm seeing that this person is this person is gonna take help, but also they're gonna get help. So it's not that nothing is gonna come out of the situation and they're doomed. No, it's not that, but it's the fact that they will have to be careful, is what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing that if this is like a romantic situation or just like a bad habit for you, I'm hearing that you too are advised to take support of everyone around you, and maybe you will get, not maybe, but I'm seeing that you will get that help around. And my hip bone just cracked, if you heard that. And so it was like a pop, like a change, like a, not an explosion, but just like a quick snap of a finger and things are changing. Like, it's reminding me of like when someone falls ill, and like the situation is serious and everyone starts taking life seriously, or things seriously, and like valuing relationships more. I'm hearing that, I'm really hearing and seeing that. And I'm seeing that this isn't like a punishment to you or the people around you, but it's more so a reminder that life is fragile. But also, if this is a romantic situation, I'm seeing that you with the person, like with whoever you're dealing with, is gonna put efforts into it. I'm seeing that they will try. And the bottom of the deck is wealthier, is what I said, but this was actually the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So rather than wealth, wow, okay, rather than 10 of Pentacles, I said wealth. So it's making me feel like money, you're gonna spend money, and I'm hearing that You may probably spend like money from your family's bank or something like that. And I'm also hearing that health is wealth. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, I need you to know that I did not check these cards. So yeah, anyways, I'm just getting that you're being advised from spirit to be careful, and also make sure that the people around you are taking care of themselves and everyone around them. And if this is a romantic situation, I'm seeing that change is coming, but the change comes only because the two of you put efforts into it. And I'm feeling like making the 6-9 joke and my voice is going out. And I don't know, maybe something's happened when you get intimate with people and like your voice box, like your throat okay, anyways. I'm just gonna take the two final like handwritten cards from here, like the spiritual cards. I'm gonna take these two and I'm gonna take myself to bed. But yeah, fated changes are coming. Also because the lovers is in the lovers card there's like an angel, and there's like two people who are naked, but we're not going to show them. But like the angel here, this also talks about like fated events and all those things. So I'm seeing that this kind of shake-up was necessary to wake you up to, again I'm hearing how fragile life is, or just to value things more, or just to like change and stuff. And oh my god, unchanged patterns harm the situation. Guys, I'm not, oh my, I have these cards in this like fuck ass random plastic bag, and I just like went like this and I took two cards and I showed you them. And like while I was showing you this card, I was talking, like I had this in my hand but I didn't take a look at this. Oh my god, unchanged patterns harm the situation. So yeah, this month is not a punishment but rather an opportunity for you to realize what changes you need to make. And I'm hearing the sooner you make these changes the better. I feel like taking one more card for you. I was being called to, and if this is the same card, then that the other card was Page of Wands. But like I've seen Page of Wands like in quite a few readings now, so I don't feel like that was meant to be. But the fact that this is another page, and that too in reverse, I feel like this is important. And I feel like this is in conjunction with the Two of Cups. So the Page of Swords here is I'm gonna read the keywords here. It's about deception, manipulation, all talk, haste, haphazard action, and self-expression. So I'm hearing that you're advised to take cautious action. I heard you're supposed to read everything and only then move forward with like contracts and signatures and like job applications, etc., etc. And also for those in a love situation who are stuck in a love situation, I'm hearing like before you make a spiritual and like a love contract with them, be careful and make sure you know what you're getting into with them. If this person is someone who has continuously cheated on you, obviously giving them another chance is not gonna work. And because as I was trying to just like keep this card as whatever and all, I felt the need to look at their footwear and like their foot. And I noticed that this woman has like red shoes and like just shoes, and red to me here symbolize like protection and purity. And as I'm saying that, I also saw the wings of this angel here. But anyways, yeah, so like protection, purity, genuine intentions. But as you can see, even in this Two of Cups depiction here, the man is trying to take her cup first, but his foot is like he looks like he's about to snatch her cup and run away, and she's like grounded with both her foot like in place, and she also has like both her cups in her hand, like no two, like both her hands on the cup, and she's solid while he's trying to take it. And I feel like when I was mentioning the like warning you to be cautious and like contracts and stuff, I feel like spirit, and I feel like this card was for like mainly the people who are in romantic situations, that take care of yourself and make sure that you know what you're getting into, and that you don't just blindly, you know, move in with someone, or take hasty decisions. And yeah, in general too, don't make haste, be careful, be cautious. This month is gonna be one that makes you realize things about life. It's gonna be kind of an introspective month. I'm hearing also the year ahead, but yeah, things are gonna be fine for you. And thank you so much for being here. If you like the reading, please like and subscribe. You're the only sign that I'm asking to subscribe or anything, and not that I'm begging, but whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. It's 2 a.m. It's 2:30 actually. This was quite a long reading. Your reading was quite long as well, but I just want to say, take care of your family, take care of your health, and take care of everyone around you, and make sure that the patterns that you keep, or you keep yourself stuck in, and that the patterns that you stay in are actually good and not harmful to you. And yeah, I'm gonna end it there. If you liked it, please like, and thank you for being here. I hope I see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, my dearest angel loving Pisces. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to your August zodiac predictions reading. So, confessions, honesties, truth is how I'm gonna start your reading. I actually was supposed to film the reading for Aquarius signs, right? Because I just filmed Capricorn, and obviously Aquarius is next. But I felt the need to do your reading. And then for all the other piles, I kept the tarot deck face down. And once I was done with these 3 cards, I checked the the bottom of the deck. But for you guys, I felt the need to keep the bottom of the deck first, face up, and do that. And while I was doing that, the the original bottom of the deck was another card that I saw. And when I saw that, I accidentally also saw another card. Well, long story short, I saw 2 other cards with this random card that was in the front of the deck, but then I decided to keep it as the back of the deck. And those 3 cards actually made me hear the song or the lyrics, "It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling well." And I think that's what's coming to you, because I saw the tower and it was okay, crazy things have happened. And behind this, as you can see, we have the moon. So the moon was it's a new dawn, and it's the worst is in the past. Even though obviously the moon is about insecurities and fears and all of that, I'm hearing it as more so the night has ended and the new day has come. And it's the tower was the most difficult part, and the moon is the difficult part ending. Dawn is coming, because I also saw the 2 of wands. And yeah, I really want to say that congratulations, everything that you were going through, the hellhole, the shiz hole that you went through, is done now. And I while talking about this, when I said that it's done now, I actually just went into a little self-cuddle position, and my posture became like a shrimp. I shriveled like a shrimp, and it was almost I'm done finally. I'm happy, that kind of a feeling. So yeah, I was gonna say enough yapping, but no, this is not yapping. This is your actual message. Because I said that for the other piles where I was oh, enough yapping, I'm gonna actually move forward to the actual message. But no, I'm hearing that this was the main. Oh, I was gonna say this was an important message, but I said the main. So I think this was your main message, that the bad things have ended now, and it's a new dawn, and it's a new day, and it's a new age for you. So I hope that's a good enough beginning to your reading, and I feel flipping this card, so I'm gonna do that. Queen of Swords. upright. It was gonna be in reverse, like she was gonna be in reverse, but now she's in upright. I'm also feeling like flipping this one. Chariot in reverse though, and we have Six of Cups. With the Six of Cups, I'm hearing that someone from the past is trying to come in your life and you just don't want them, and you don't fucking want them, and you want them to leave your life. Pardon my French for the swearing, but I'm just hearing that you don't want them. You don't want them, and even that I said like really fast, so it's making me feel like, and like with the Chariot being in reverse, with the Queen of Swords being upright, but I almost said Queen of Wands, so it's making me feel like you're gonna be quite magnetic and you're gonna stand in your power, and the fact that you're gonna do all these things is gonna make some people feel like they can come back in your life, and that they can sort of take advantage of you, because I feel like whoever these people are, they know that prior to the situation that you're in right now, you were in a difficult position, and I'm hearing that whoever this person is trying to come from your past or whatever, they're going to try to mooch off of your like your energy, the energy, or like the fact that you were in a difficult situation. So like they're going to try to pounce on that almost, and they're going to try to take advantage, but I'm hearing that you've matured and you're just not going to do that. Pisces are very loving. Pisces are very giving. They would literally, like, if they could, they would give you their kidney, heart, brain, liver, hands, feet, toes, nails. Okay, if they could, they would do that. They wouldn't just give you like the shirt off of their back. They would give you everything. But I'm hearing that you're finally stepping in, and I'm also hearing that this stepping into your power, like the Queen of Swords, is actually not just you warding off all the flies that want to come and sit on your like beautiful food. Okay, these shitty stupid flies. Wow, I'm being really vengeful here, so it's making me feel like this is someone who has really hurted you, who's trying to come back. But anyways, I digress. This Queen of Swords is making me feel like you're gonna be great at communication. You're gonna be so poised and so just plain focused and determined, and you're gonna not let anything or anyone stop you. And I'm feeling like just taking a look at like another card, and yeah, it's the Knight of Wands. Whoever this person is trying to come back, they just want your attention. They just want all the good things that you can give them, and they do not deserve to be in your life. They've just been they've just been an awful person to you. Wow, I just took a look at this card, and I was like, okay, I just want to take like a look at this like card, and I saw it myself, but then I was trying to keep like these two cards that I've kept above it. I was just gonna keep it like back, but then the deck literally just moved on its own, and it wanted me to show it to you too, like the Ten of Swords. It wanted me to show you that, like, see for yourself, this person is awful for you. Going back is not gonna change. It's like, I recently heard this, and like, before I say anything, I've never gone through a heartbreak. I've never really been in love in my 23 years of life. So if I'm insensitive towards any of these things, please understand that it's because I'm rational and I refuse to be in love with a person that just doesn't want to love me back. I think it's quite stupid. I'm gonna be very honest. It's stupid. Like, if you don't want to love me, why would I be in love with you? Okay, bye. But what I'm hearing is that like this Hindi kahawat, or like a reel, honestly, that I came across, which said something like, वो चीज़ कितनी बुरी होगी सोचो जो मांगने से भी नहीं मिली. Which means, imagine how bad that thing must be that you begged and you prayed for it, like obviously towards God or like the universe and all, and you still didn't get it. Like, imagine how bad that thing is, that this like universe is making sure that you don't get it. And it's not just this person, but I'm seeing like whatever situation that you're trying to go back in, be it friendship, be it like trying to relive a situation, trying to be like, I'm seeing you're trying to run back in the past, like you're trying to make like a trip happen, or a reunion happen, or a situationship, or a relationship, or a connection, or an aspect of your life happen again, but it's just not meant to be, and that's why it's just never gonna be. But the fact that you stay stuck there will just make you suffer more. And I'm seeing that you've learned that, and because of that you're gonna take a different approach to your life now. And I'm hearing that you're gonna level up, and people around you are gonna see, if you work, if you, even if you like don't exactly work to like earn money or anything like that, I'm seeing the people around you are gonna see the change in you, and they're gonna take a liking to you. They're gonna see that you're a different person. And I assure you that the next month is gonna be a month where you're gonna be quite rational, and you're gonna ward off the flies, you're gonna remove all the obstacles. And I want to unblock the Chariot energy by rather than keeping this card in reverse, I want to keep, like, I wanted to like unblock it by putting it upright, but I didn't. And while I was talking about that, I saw the self-discipline here, and it's making me feel like, the fact that I said but I won't, and also we have Queen of Swords here, so it's making me feel like self-discipline is going to play a huge role in this month. And I like, whenever I read these cards, I don't really like read the bottom of like the cards, or like the whole card. I just, because obviously I've by hearted like all the cards, so I know what they mean, so I don't always like read the like the keywords here. I just know these cards and I interpret them. But I think that was also Spirit's way of getting like my attention there. And I also saw like this Cancer Gulf here, and it's making me feel like you've been emotional prior to this. Okay, so now this card really wants to be upright and really unlock it, because it was just jumping, moving. I hope you saw that. I really hope you did. But anyways, if you didn't, please rewind it and just like, yeah, just see how like I was trying to, yeah, the card was jumping, it wanted to be upright. But yeah, I've unblocked this energy for you. And yeah, I think things are going to be in tandem for you, and you're going to make progress in your life in an intellectual and spiritual way. And when I say a spiritual way, I mean you're going to respect yourself, and everything that you do now is going to be blessed by your higher self, and everything that you do now is going to affect or be like a positive domino effect in your future. So like few months from now, the fact that now you decided to be intellectually adept and all, it's like few months from now maybe you get an opportunity which allows you to live your dream life, or you get to like speak at a conference because someone saw you being so eloquent and so like nice and all those things. So I feel like there's going to be a domino effect of positive things, but the positive things are going to be eventual. But again, I'm seeing the Tower card, and I'm seeing that everything that hurted you or harmed you prior to this is coming to an end. And these two handwritten messages that I got are positive reinforcement. Okay, that's nice. New opportunities coming for you. Oh my god. And it just flipped, and it also was clear the chaos. So yeah, clear the mother effing old energy. I'm really not joking, because I literally have like this khandar random like plastic bag, and I have all these messages here, and you must have heard the crinkling of the plastic, and I literally didn't take a look. I blindly just like mixed them and I took. And while I'm talking about the positive domino effect, and while I'm talking about like you may get a new opportunity in the future, literally that shows up. I wish I had just like mixed them in front of you so that you could have seen, but please trust me when I say this actually happened, which is so crazy. But yeah, on that great positive note, I'm so happy for you also, because my friend is a Pisces and I love her, and I'm like, I really just like, I think this reading would relate to her. But yeah, I'm so giddy, I'm so happy right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, because even if you didn't, I did. I didn't say this for any of the other piles, but I'm really happy. So yeah, if you like this video, Please like it, and I'll see you in my next one. And yeah, thank you for being here. Bye.